smooth. What's wrong with me? Famous. What's wrong? I used to say famous on my show 5 years ago. It's not the first show. This is ice from Jack in the Box. Never had their ice before. Anybody can rate French fries, but can you rate ice? Like, what's better, McDonald's ice or Burger King ice? I don't know. Our McDonald's is all you can carry ice. You just go. They run out of ice, of course, but our Burger King customers can't get a cup of ice. You have to get ice from behind the counter. Same with Jack in the Box. They have an ice machine outside for the customers, but the customers aren't allowed to use it. If the economy is recovered, then I expect to see ice machines, a visible sign of recovery. Can we get some ice around here? They make ice in goddamn India. It costs nothing. It costs nothing to freeze some water, guys. Y'all worried about how much water they got, the drought. Bring your own drink. Just use their cup, use their ice. They want over $2 for a cup. I'll just take a free cup. Yeah, just give me the free cup. Outrageous. Everybody needs ice. So as long as you can provide it, your sales are guaranteed. The ice market is barely tapped. 7-Eleven now has cup ice. You can pay for a cup with a lid. And you take it home and you they want over $1, like pretty much $1 for just a cup with water. I made a lot of ice growing up in Los Angeles, at least twice a day, because 4 people using all the ice. Anybody comes over to your house, you have to offer them a cup with ice in it, man. That's just California. If you don't have an ice maker and if you're in California and you didn't make ice today, you won't survive. If you have a refrigerator and you don't make ice, you will not survive. Because you have to. Nobody's coming around you. You have to be a host. You have to own a home means you're hosting guests. I live in an apartment. I don't need an ice machine. Drinking out of the can. it disappear. It's not enough. You put water with it, and then it becomes pretty much, you double the size of your drink. That your drink is half ice, if not more. It should be higher. My Yeti is around here. I found a Yeti at the bank ATM, and it's not. It's in the medicine cabinet. I should take the Yeti up to McDonald's. I'll show you. This is a Yeti coffee mug, but it still holds ice. See? My Yeti. Inside I have one hot sauce, one mustard, two mustards, and a third mustard. There's the inside. This would be nice. I should be drinking out of it. But still, I might even be on coffee when it's warm. I mean, it's too. It'll be a little too cold for ice soon. Yeah. Mustard is a good sauce. You can marinate steak in it. You don't need expensive steak sauce. Just put mustard on it. Before you cook it, soak your chicken in mustard before you cook it. You don't want chicken on your mustard after you cook it. Or do you have chicken on mustard after you cook it? I had this girlfriend from Ghana. She liked to cook with mustard. That was 2012. Yeah. We never hooked up because she's from Ghana. Really tired of the quality of content that's coming onto YouTube. Looking at my own show, just looking at myself is more fun than looking at them. Fuck looking at them. Should that be the motto of my show? Should I get a giant banner that says fuck looking at them? Let's do it. We're gonna change it from press like to I did it. How's that? Do it. Yeah. Fuck looking at them. and fuck listening to them too. I definitely ain't trying to listen to these other people on YouTube. Unless they snitching on World War II, I ain't listening. Yeah, there's $2 burning in my pocket for my next drink. The vending machine. Look, it's George Washington. It's Mr. Washington. See him? Famous? Fuck looking at fuck. Fuck looking at. Fuck looking at. I want to look at president. The 22 ounce. I don't buy 16 ounce sodas. You know these things. These are these things. This is the same guy yelling in the alley every night. I have no idea who it is. I've never figured out who one person is out there. In 9 years, maybe if it was Jason, you could tell. But he's not really an alley guy. He was kind of a street corner guy. There's people who sleep in the alley at night. Jason doesn't sleep in the alley. Where's that babe? I want to see that babe from last night. Where's that babe? She is on my shoulder. Babe. You know, fuck looking at her. Yeah, that's right. I don't want to look at her. She doesn't show enough. I just want to see if her hand's going down on herself. You know what I'm saying? All the boo-hoo shit. She put a bag on her head. Maybe she'll come back. The babes on the show, okay? Yeah, I don't want to look at them. I want to look at my show. Yeah, that's right. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I do like looking at what I like looking at. She's got the belly button pierce. The ring. It's not a ring. Distracted me, babe. My Little Ponies. I like that My Little Pony. My Little Ponies. What else is in here? I didn't pick that. That's like top of. This is Sonic running stuff. Kamala still in here. The tire rack. more grass. A camel. Toys away. Oh no, I'm moving. I moved it. Bengals and Chargers next week in SoFi. Will this be the first game the Bengals lost since in SoFi since the Super Bowl? Yeah, probably. Maybe they played a couple years ago, but it would have been in Cincinnati last game. A lot of empty seats next week at the Chargers game. Yeah. I'm calling empty seats now. Like Joe Burrow might not even play. Tony said the Bengals win Super Bowl 60. That's in Los Angeles. That's in San Francisco. What if they trade Burrow to San Francisco? Because Tony said Burrow wins at Levi. It's a 30-year high. Like the Redskins have their best start in 30 years. Ironically, the Chargers were in the Super Bowl 30 years ago. Nobody's woken up. The Chargers have not played a nationally televised game. By beating Joe Burrow next week, they're going to lock in their playoff. You'll be praying that the Colts drop out just so. No, the Bengals just aren't going to be in it. It's going to be Colts. I think Denver will fall out. The talent. The Colts are good, man. The Colts. They could stop Baltimore. You know, like a lot of these. There's such a big grudge match in the NFL right now. The Bengals have no business even playing. They should just not play. They are the bad guys. They are the bad guys. And this is just a sideshow. So you don't see the real Cincinnati. And they hate themselves because they have their own inner city rivalry. Xavier hates UC. We don't even talk about Xavier University on this channel. I've been on the campus once. Yeah. It's hard to get to. It's not really close to downtown. You have to go from downtown. You have to go way past UC. It's so far north. Is this still Cincinnati? Let me get directions. Xavier University to Cincinnati.
Here's what I found.
I'm getting directions to Xavier real quick. It's pretty damn close to downtown, actually. It's more on the Dean Ambrose side. What's that? East End? Oh, yeah, East End. walking distance, 2 hours, 4.5 miles, 135-foot hill, 135-foot climb. God, I'm so sick of this YouTube experience, and this is as a consumer, like. Wearing white is bad luck. The Bengals had white tops on. When I looked at the uniform predictions 2 days ago, and I saw that Baltimore was going to be wearing all blue. Usually, when the all wearing white is just bad luck. Let's just say that the Bengals. They sure wear white way too often. Way too often. I used to hate teams that wear white. Like, I couldn't stand Penn State or the Colts. It's like, and now it's like, my teams are losing in white. And Jamar Chase almost had over 4 yards. I guess 264 is what he had. That's quite a lot, but he needed more. They should have the game should have ended at 399 yards, but they gave him the first down. You know. My God, what's wrong with me, man? What's wrong with me? I've zoned out and stopped reading chat. I like to document things outside. I would document the yeller. I'm not reading chat. So now I see 5 comments. The Chargers are going to be good. Let's look. Charger schedule.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Chargers.
Put it the Titans and then the Bengals. That's guaranteed. They'll be 7-3 after beating the Titans. Then they play the Ravens. On week 11, the Harbaugh Bowl, everybody's favorite. You gonna find out the Chargers are gonna win it, and I haven't even seen them play. I just believe it. I believe in them. because they beat the 49ers. The Texans beat. I mean, preseason victories mean a lot to me, and the Chargers and Texans have preseason victories over San Francisco recently, so I trust them. Joseph Burrow. Throw Burrow. What is his deficiency? What is Joe Burrow's malfunction? He didn't play for the tie. Ever since he had the tie game as a rookie, he thought he had a bad game. He was like, well, we didn't win. You know, even when Joe Burrow gets a tie, he has no satisfaction. And he should have tied this game tonight. And by having ties, you remain competitive in this league. He's just not. He's a dumbass. Joe Burrow is a dumbass who doesn't know how the standings work. And Logan Wilson. Logan Wilson, number 55. He made some business decisions today to not hit Lamar Jackson. 88 tackles, third in the NFL. Where was he? He had no impact on the game until Lamar Jackson almost scored a touchdown when they should have let. They had to let him score. I mean, just let the Ravens into the game. Give him the touchdown. That's what we did. But Logan Wilson has to, and he's born and raised in Cincinnati. Should be a team captain practically, but I don't think he'd make it on any other team. It should have been 36 to 35. But the Bengals have the worst tight ends in NFL history. I couldn't name one tight end. Okay, Russ Francis, Rodney Holloman. Those are the guys that they want you to think. Oh yeah, those guys were not good at all. Okay. Jermaine Gresham was okay with Dalton. Dalton could hit Gresham really good, but none of these fans today remember Jermaine Gresham. How rigged is this year? It's not very. It seems pretty legit to me. I haven't seen anything egregious. Point the finger at one team that shouldn't be where they are. The Jets. 49ers. but how good is that rigging? They're not even competitive in the standings. So how rigged is it? Everybody else has to play along with your rigging. No gaming. What? No rigging, no gaming. That's a good face. One I haven't perfected. The rigging was in the NBA Finals because the Celtics probably should have lost to Denver. You see, it gets bright in here when I reflect the light. So I start reflecting light. I don't know where Dory is. Things disappear in my room. They just. This is how you catch a football, guys. Yeah, about like that. About like. Got a football shaped head. Catch it like. Oh, with something's growing legs. Oh, it's coming at you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, legs. Legs. Whoa. So it was like special effects. Yeah, I know what you want to see. You want to see the camel hair brush. Camel hair. Let's brush off my desk. Camel. Taste it. I've never eaten a camel. It tastes like horsehair. And cigarette ash, which is this carbon. The cleanest thing on earth is cigarette ash is the cleanest thing on earth, bro. It's holy. That's why cigarette ash is ashes to ashes. Jesus didn't have tobacco, but if Jesus had tobacco, he could have had a stall in the temple. Oh yeah, Jesus is thy Lord's salvation. Jesus didn't know he's boozing up on wine. Yeah. I just take chasers, which is like wine without the booze, you know. Maybe we can have some Kool-Aid. That's why Kool-Aid became so popular. And I drink the red stuff because it reminds me of Kool-Aid. How did they make wine? With what? With what? Do they have wine now? Should I get the some cyanide wine from the Mount Cyanide? Oh, he was just calling it wine. Hey, it's the wine. I could drink like a couple times a year, but I don't think in a land with, they just good burp. I'm gonna open my open my stopwatch. I'm gonna speed run. Okay, I'll be right back. I mean, not right back. But I'm back. What was that? 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Now I'm drinking raspberry peach tea. Better than drinking nothing. Better than drinking nothing. this room, there's a whole lot of nothing. It would be nice if something simple like the Starbucks downstairs was still open. I can't even have that. Christmas decorations going up. I'll think I'll have pictures of decorations tomorrow. I like taking pictures of when things are being installed at night. When there's somebody inside the windows adjusting displays. We got Macy's and shit. There'll be Christmas displays. The ice skating rink is outside now. I almost took pictures of it, but it's oh, the lights were all off, and nobody was skating, so this not. Having the best day is the police when the police have their big dinner. Yeah. It's the same as Thanksgiving, but it's for the policemen and it's on a different day. And I went to it in Cincinnati. Of all the places to be invited to a police dinner in the middle of winter, when I was in Cincinnati, I got to go to the one downtown. And the food was good. Just the right amount of people, too. You know, when you're at a church eating on a holiday, and it's like, you know, your friends didn't hear about this. Like, hey. Turkey is a drug. It puts you to sleep like sex. Turkey and sex is good, yeah. Also, Turkey will bring peace to the Middle East. Rosie O'Donnell is so sexy. I just want to make sure that Rosie's all right. You could build that funky E, huh? You're trying to show off with your funky E's, huh? How do you put that T-U-R-K with that E with the two dots on top? That's high tech. You from the future. You must be like a cyborg. But today that new Mario came out. The Mario. Should I get some Mario up in here? Mario and Luigi Brothership. Uh oh. Uh oh. I'm gonna load up some brothers, but it's not me. I'm gonna listen to somebody else play. From official Nintendo, so I don't have to credit them. Nintendo of America, right here.
Adventure with Foxtail, from jungles to deserts, and plenty more that connects the islands shore to shore. Yo-ho, row-ho, sail across the mighty seas. Yo-ho, row-ho, with Mario and Luigi. Bonnie here will gladly assist. He's kind and loving, want to list. Snapchat has joined them on this gig. It's definitely, maybe not a pig. Yo-ho, row-ho, look at all the friends they'll meet. Yo-ho, row-ho.
Yo ho, ro ho. I don't see them fucking rowing a goddamn boat. So I don't see one person rowing.
Hack or dodge. For special attacks that can warp souls. What's gonna happen? Get on the roads. Mario and Luigi, brave and strong. Nothing can break their brotherly bond. They with their crew, the pros are set. It's a voyage that's all
Like
hands on
crap.
deck. They'll reconnect these distant lands.
That music, yo ho, I'd never heard it before, man. If it started making that noise at me, I'd be like, I can't play this game. I'm not singing along with this yo ho, ro ho, and I've seen some people playing it, and that music isn't even coming out of the game. It's like that's a false representation, man. If I paid for that shit because I wanted it, it wouldn't even be there. Plus, I just got it for free. I just watched that shit for free. I'm done with that game. Next game. It might be $115. Fuck that. Fuck looking at them. What we want is we want old games. We don't want that new shit. It's amazing how bad the community of worldwide programmers, they haven't been able to actually make a good Nintendo game in 30 years. I mean, Nintendo games are good, but there's not like a new one that's actually good. They keep trying. Say they should just program on Macintosh. You're making it a superior product. Close that. We should take a lot of Super Nintendo games and just make them into NES games. Like just downgrade. And then there's more that should be upgraded. Like any NES game should upgrade to 16-bit pretty easily. When they say the Super Nintendo version is better than what? you're so limited by the two buttons on the NES controller. It's actually like impossible. It's like impossible to do anything with two buttons. But then the six buttons that people didn't even use every button on the. There's so many empty buttons on the damn Super Nintendo. Just fix that shit right there. Add a button for a backflip. Every game needs a backflip. There should be a backflip button. That's the only thing I will do. I'm gonna put a backflip in every game. That's my goal. Instead of playing every game, I'm gonna do a backflip in every game. Even if I would have to manually reprogram the jump. This Mario, the new Mario can't even do a backflip. You understand? I got the high ground. I mean, I prove it right there. There's no backflips in the new Mario. And all he does is jump and stomp on your neck and kill people. This Mario is the greatest killer. When I was a kid, Mario would stomp on your head and then kick you away. You'd go flying away. But now he just stomps on you and you're dead. And he's all happy and shit and slapping hands with Luigi. I don't like it. It's homicidal. No backflip. Hey, there's 90 seconds left. We're end of the show. End of the show. End of the show. I should be watching Mario. Should be watching Mario.
Concordia, the bros set sail. Together they adventure without fail. From jungles to deserts and plenty more. They'll connect the islands shore to shore. Yo-ho, bro-ho, sail across the mighty seas.
Oh, it's a sailing game now. What?
Hello there, lovely Pete. Years after we noticed it, leading to the chance to do big damage that can change the flow of the fight. All of this makes for a bright and busy, comedy-infused combat system that's a genuine blast.
It's funny. It's funny bashing things up. Brett. Low brow. Okay, guys. 15-second goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. See you next time. Last comment, check. Yep. Go crazy.